welcome to a new vlog. I hope you're all doing well. I'm saying morning because it's currently at 7:30 a.m. I am up, I am ready, and it's early. Today, as you can probably gather by the title, I'm heading to Windsor Great Park for a blimmin' good hack. I'm meeting up with an old friend who I actually met at my Jeff Billington camp that I did about 2 years ago now. I can't believe, where does time go? And we're gonna have an absolute blast. I'm actually towing Vossi for the first time by myself today. Not for the first time. You guys know I've been towing him for months and months now, at least once a week with my parents both in the car to offer me help and support if I need it. But today is the first day. I'm going alone. I'm a little bit nervous about it, but I'm going to remain calm and yeah, just finished getting ready, and now I'm going to head to the yard. I want to get all the jobs done before we head off, so I want to muck out, do his nets, do his feeds, so when I come back later I don't have to stress. One benefit of my parents not going is that I don't have to rush, because whenever I go out somewhere they're always just like, I need to get back, let's go. So it's literally a case of jump off Vossi, load him back up and literally go home. Whereas this time I want to just like chill for a bit. I pack myself some lunch. After my hack I plan on having a nice little picnic in the car and then driving back later on today. We're very fortunate for weather. It says it's cloudy today, but we've had so much rain again, but thankfully, touch wood, is that even a word? No, this is wood, like panelling. Touch wood, it is not gonna rain today, and hopefully it just stays cloudy. But I'm really looking forward to it. I haven't really ridden Vossi much this week, so it'd be quite nice to have a really good long hack. And as you guys know, if you see my vlogs in the past at Windsor, it's all sanded tracks, so we can go for a really good long canter and gallop. Our plan today is to go from Rangers Gate through the deer park, all round the Guards Polo, and then up to Virginia Lake, because potentially I think this is going to be my last ever hack round Windsor, which is quite sad because my pass expires at the end of this month and I've never been around Virginia Lake, so I really want to go around there. That's the plan. Can't wait, really looking forward to it. So without further ado, I'm going to head to the yard now, get all my boring jobs done before we can set off to Windsor. So I've just got to the yard, pulling in to hitch up. Someone's still in his stable. Hello. So Vossi's just having his breakfast before I turn him out this morning, and then I can get on with mucking out and doing all my bits and bobs so I don't have to worry about doing it later. So just soaking Vossi's trailer there. I've filled it up quite a lot. I think there's like 4 sections of hay in there just for the journey, and also when I'm there having my lunch, he's got something to nibble on as well. So soaking that for about an hour, and then I'll leave that to drip dry so that it doesn't drip in the trailer and make the mats all slippy. So yeah. So Vossi is still eating his breakfast. He takes so long to eat his breakfast and his dinner. I thought this would be a great opportunity, as he's going to be going out in the field for the next couple of hours before we head off to Windsor this morning. So it'd be a great opportunity to actually put his Equ Streamz magnetic bands on whilst he's out in the field for a couple of hours, just so one, I can show you guys how they fit and what they look like, and two, it'd be a great way to gradually introduce them on Vossi's fetlock so he gets used to the feel of them before leaving them on for longer periods of time. In your delivery, alongside your Equ Streamz or your Equ Streamz, you will get a little leaflet which just explains the product a bit more in depth. So these are the Equ Streamz. You can put them around your ankle or around your wrist. And then you've got the Equ Streamz here. So it says 100% natural process. They help reduce inflammation, improve mobility, increase energy levels, and they're suitable for 24/7 use. So they're the main things that I'm most excited about for Vossi, reducing inflammation and helping improve mobility as well. And then on this page here, you've got all of the charities that endorse the brand. On the Equ Streamz, you've got all the riders here that swear by the Equ Streamz. You've got Trevor Breen, Gemma Tattersall, Sophie Wells, just to name a few. So they all rate the product, and I'm just super happy to be sponsored by them. And as I said, can't wait to see how Vossi responds to them. So I'm about to apply Vossi's magnetic Equ Streamz fetlock boots for the first time. So as you can see, they're really simple. They're Velcro with a little tab that goes down here to secure it in place. So I'm just going to pop it along his fetlock here. Like that. A little tab just to secure it in place. So that's the first one on. So I've just popped Vossi's turnout rug on with his Equ Streamz magnetic bands around his fetlocks. He hasn't quite finished his breakfast, so I'm going to pop that out in the field with him too, and let him have a graze for a couple of hours before we head off. Okay, so I've just brought Vossi in from the field, given him a quick groom over because he had a roll and he was a bit muddy. Now I'm going to pop his peony heat pad on to travel in, and I'm going to travel him in his hacking boots just so it's one less job for me to have to do there, because obviously I'm on my own today, I don't have mum to help me. So without further ado, let's get sorted. So Vossi is all ready, so we're now heading round to the trailer to load him. Fab, so Vossi's all loaded, which means we can now head off to Windsor. Look at his little face, he's like, what's going on? What's going on? Well, just arrived at Windsor. I was so nervous, but it was a really straightforward drive, and I was most terrified about the parking actually, but as you can see, first time reverse parking by myself out towing. I just feel so proud of myself, as you can probably tell by my big smile. So I'm going to take Vossi off the trailer now, tie him up and tack him up before we head out on our hack. Mr. Voss, we're back at Windsor! Yes, you enjoy it here? Do you? Little munchkin. So I've just tied Vossi up outside the trailer, and I'm just giving him some time to munch on his hay, because I know we're going to be out for about 2 to 3 hours, and I just want him to have some food in his belly, especially after travelling, which he finds quite stressful naturally. So yeah, he's having a little munch, the sun's out, and we're just waiting for my friend to arrive before we can tack up. So Tissy and I have just tacked up the horses, and we've just got into the park. God, it's so good to be back. We've just gone through the deer park, and we're now heading through to the Guards Polo and then down to Virginia Water, which I've never been to, and neither has Tissy. I have been sent a map. I don't know how to read maps, so Tissy, I hope you can read maps.
When you're running out of luck, need to get unstuck, so go off. When you're up against the wall and you cannot fall, so go off, go off, go off, go off, so go off, go off, go off, go off. When you're running out of luck, need to get unstuck, so go off. When you're up against the wall and you cannot fall, so go off, go off, go off, go off, so go off, go off, this is a shakedown. Order up that beat just like it's takeout. Show me you got soul inside those new shoes, and you can rock and roll with an attitude. So good, so fresh, just the way you like it. Just the way you like it. So good, so fresh. You're the new MC, you got the remix. Keep it on repeat, just let the beat kick. Everywhere you go, you bring the roof down. Everybody knows you got your own sound. So good, so fresh, just the way you like it. Just the way you like it. So good, so fresh. Yeah, you like it, the way you like it. Oh, yeah, you like it, the way you like it now. Yeah, you like it, the way you like it. Oh, so good, so fresh. Get up on your
So just got back from my ride with Tissy and her horse Buddy around the park. Oh, it was so much fun to be back here again. As you can see, I've untapped Vossi and I've started to make my way around his body with a sponge, because as you can see, he's very orange and that tail is extremely orange. So I'm just gonna give him a body groom over quickly, pop his heat pad back on and pop his rug on whilst I clean his boots and his legs. So the one downside of Windsor is that every time you come out of the park you leave with a very orange horse and very orange tack and boots. So I've actually brought a bucket of water with me in some milk cartons that I've filled up to gradually clean my stuff. So as you can see, I've done one boot and now I'm just making my way onto the girth and the other boots that are left there. I'm actually going to wash his legs off when I get home, just because I don't have enough water for that, and I want to do a really thorough job with some proper shampoo and clean it off properly. So I've just loaded Vossi. I am by no means stupid, guys. I packed a full-on Waitrose picnic. I'm just eating, my fork almost went then. I'm just eating a chicken, tomato and basil pasta with some crisps, ka-ching, and some Waitrose pineapple. Have a little snack before I head back off. Just thought I'd top up on my energy levels, you know? All this towing and riding today, it's taking it out of me. Well, just finished my little picnic. Now I'm heading back home. Well, that was a relatively straightforward journey home. Just arrived back. I'm still in shock, to be honest, that I've just towed myself to Windsor, parked up, reverse parked in, and smoothly driven back home as well. I'm so proud of myself. This is such a big achievement. I'm gonna have a glass of rosé tonight to celebrate. So now I'm gonna unload Vossi, wash off those very orange legs and turn him out in the field for a few hours so he can have a good old graze before I bring him in tonight. So I'm just shampooing these very orange feet down. I've already given them a bit of a scrub so they're not so orange anymore, but this tail, oh my gosh, that's supposed to be white, guys. That's supposed to be white. Ew. Right, well that definitely took a while to clean those legs and tail. They're still not diamond white, but do you know what? He's going to go out in the field and get them really muddy anyway. So my main goal is just to get the main orange sand off and give them a clean, which is what I've done with some shampoo so that the sand doesn't irritate the legs. So now I'm going to pop his rug on and turn him out for a few more hours. Hi, boss! Well, I've just turned him out. After his little wash, off he goes. Well, I've just turned Vossi out for him to enjoy the grazing this evening before I bring him back in, give him his dinner and finish him off for tonight. Had an absolute blast at Windsor. I'm literally so gutted that my pass expires at the end of the month. Kind of tempted to pay for another annual pass. So annoying because they don't offer monthly passes and it's like £300 for a year. And bear in mind, I've been like 5 times. It's quite a costly hack to travel to, but it is so much fun. So thanks guys for tuning into another vlog, and I'll see you next time. Bye.